W imię Ojca i Syna i Świętego Ducha. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear brothers and sisters, today, on the eve of Christmas fast, Holy Church offers us the reading from the Holy Gospel about Good Samaritan. As we heard, a lawyer once came to Christ and asked him, Christ, Master, what must I do to gain eternal life? And he, Jesus Christ, answered to him, love the Lord, thy God, and your neighbors as yourself. Love everybody as yourself. Jesus responds by telling him the beautiful parable about a good Samaritan. At the end, we just heard this story, parable, ili prитчу, скажем по-славянски. And at the end, Jesus Christ asked him, which of these three, priest, Levite по-английски, in English, and Samaritan, who one of these three, in your opinion, proved to be a neighbor to the man who fell among the robbers? And of course, the answer was right. The one who helped him, and it was a good Samaritan. So, dear brothers and sisters, who is our neighbor? And Holy Church teaches us that any person in need, he may be in bodily want, like hungry, thirsty, tired, sick, or he may be in spiritual need, sinful, ignorant, doubtful, sad, and troubled. So no matter who this person is, we are to love him and help him. Of course, it is not easy to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. It is not simple to love God with all our heart and soul and mind and strength. Because sometimes we do the opposite way. But this is the test that Christ sets for the Christians. St. Paul, in the epistle lesson of the day, reminds us of this task. He says, I beg of you, я умоляю вас, I beg of you to lead a life worthy of the calling to which you have been called. We all have a calling from Christ, as we see, to live in a special way, the Christian way. Like, for example, according to the profession, if you are a doctor, be a doctor, professionally. If you are a policeman, be a policeman. Do your job professionally. If you are a priest, do your job professionally. If you are a Christian, be a Christian. People can see that you are a Christian. This is precisely what our religion is, a way of life. This way is supposed to be different from the way others, non-Christians, how they live. One of the great our problem or tragedies of our day is that we as Christians live pretty much the same way as any other people do. You tell a Christian today not by the way he lives, the thing he says and does and feels, but by the cross he had around the neck. So we have, in other words, to say, we behave like everybody, we do things like everybody, we sin like everybody, and suddenly people see around our neck, oh, there is a cross. Oh, he must be a Christian. Oh, so he's a Christian. Even if we behave normally, they see cross and they know that we are a Christian. And the Holy Church teaches us that not by those means, cross, and we come to the church, we come home from the church, we smell with the incense, ladan, okay, this person was in the church today. But it has to be the way of life. The way of life. Yet it was Jesus who said, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. То есть любовь, как говорит Христос, что на любви держатся все остальные законы и правила, если хотите.